Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Lorianne, and we're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius. Now, it is going to be a really great month of February, but it may not feel like it the whole way through. So there's going to be some ups and downs, and what I'm getting for you is don't stop, keep going, keep going, keep going. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull one card that's going to be the overall message for all of the Aquarians, and I am one as well. And happy birthday to all of you that are celebrating your birthday. So when I'm done with this, then we're going to turn the camera down and we're going to look at the cards on the table. And that way you get the best of both worlds. So let's see what the overall message is for our beautiful Aquarians, because something really is getting ready to happen. Something big, big, huge. And I feel it's very, very positive, and that is for the majority of the Aquarian people. Now, if you're in my newsletter, if you signed up for my free newsletter on my website, AscendingSoulsJourney.com, I just wrote a little piece about it, and I have something else coming out about Aquarians. So you may find it very, very interesting. It's free. Now, the card that you have is the Nine of Wands. Beautiful energy. Okay, this is like you, that when I said don't stop, keep going, that's exactly what this cards mean. So let's take a look at all the detail. We're going to see romance, career, whatever comes through the reading, I will relate it to you through the cards. Much love. Welcome back, Aquarius. And yeah, this Nine of Wands is absolutely you. Aquarians are some of the most hardest working individuals I've ever met as far as zodiac signs go. And there's lots of people. It doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is. But overall, in general, the Aquarians that I've met, they go, 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 go. You go until you drop, and you give and you give and you give, and you don't say anything and you don't ask for much in return other than making sure that if there is acknowledgement due, it be given to you, and not, you don't like if it's given to somebody else. That really irritates you. And the wonderful thing about Aquarians is you do give. You give to humanity. You give to those you love. You don't love that many people. You love them, but you don't bring them into your life. Because when you do, you overexert yourself and you put everything you have into it. Hey, stop. My dog's itching. I don't know if you heard it. The bed's going. It's like, dude, Captain Lovebug's back there. So we're going to take an overall look at your energy, because I feel you've got something big is going to come in, and it's going to come in around the 14th of February. It'll probably be between the 14th and the end of February, but whatever's coming over the next 7 to 10 days, yeah, it's 7 to 10, is going to have a lot to do with it. Now let's pull the rest of the cards for you, and then we're going to pull the detail after we look at you direct, Aquas. And I am a fellow Aquarian as well. So you have the Queen of Cups, and that is that beautiful energy opening up your heart, because something may have made you turn your back. This could be a child, it may be a family member, it may be something that you've been working on moving forward, because we do have the Three of Wands. Now, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, those are your numbers for the next 2 weeks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $12.34, $12.34, $123.40. You see where that's going. So it's multiple over and over and over again, which can also indicate being worn out and tired. You might be tired of seeing all the synchronicities and nothing's coming. But yet your heart is ready, it's open, and you're like, I'm ready, bring it on. And some of you are saying, I want to go home. I want to go home. Now, home doesn't mean in another world, but I do feel it means I want to go home to a new environment. I want to move into a new territory that you've been planning on, and it's part of what you've been working so hard. This home may be a new work environment. It may be a new life all the way in general, but you've been planning and preparing, and I feel it has been on delay for 3 to 4 years for some of you, 3-4 years. So all of the outside world has really impacted you and put this extra heavy load of energy on you. But through it all, you are emerging as the Queen of Cups. And that is a beautiful place to be. The Queen of Cups has everything she wants around her. It's not that you are an extravagant at all. It's that you like you're simple, okay? You're simple. But what you have, you want it to be nice. And you could call it a minimalist in a way. So if I only had one car, then I want to make sure it's the car I like. But whatever way you view this interpretation, this is about you saying, I am absolutely ready. Through the storms that have been behind you, and you have overcome many, which is why you're starting off this week this way. By the middle of this 7 to 10 days, you're going to feel like this. And at the end of the 7 to 10 days, you're looking into a brand new future. You're actually going to see beyond. If you've been stuck, you're going to see the new future. It's going to be a vision. It's going to be a glimpse of what is coming. You're going to see those synchronicities 1, 2, 3, 4. That may be 1,234 ships in the ocean. That may be anything, but it is very synchronistic energy. You're leaving the past back in the past, which is a good thing. And we talk about that a lot because that is why so many of us are in the journey. It had something to do with something that was tucked away, that broke our heart, broke our minds. We didn't want to move forward, drawing in a lot of people that wore you out. But this plan that you've been working on is getting ready to emerge. Now we're going to look at the detail and see what this has to do with career, if this has to do with your finances, a person. This Queen of Cups may very well be somebody else and not you. It could be somebody that you're watching on the sidelines where they are going through this situation. But let's take a look and see what's going on for our beautiful Aquarians. As I will tell you, it is good. I know you're tired. I'm tired. I'm an Aquarius and I am tired. You're tired of dealing with people who are a-holes. I'm just saying like it is, right? And you're tired of it and you want this beautiful new beginning. You're ready to not be sabotaged by anybody anymore. And like I said, you're going to leave it behind you. Part of this is the next one's the Four of Swords. And you see, you're tired of dealing with this. So you're going to release. And as you move into that Four of Swords energy, which you will, okay, you are going to. There's no doubt about it. You will. This is resting your mind. This is resting your physical body. But the mental clarity that you may be having a little bit difficulty seeing things because you're extremely exhausted, almost, bordering that exhaustion line. When we open up our heart, when we open up everything and we have a clear mind, that's when we can bring this beautiful Ace of Pentacles in. Like I said, this is like, 2 to 3, maybe even 4 years overdue. And if you notice the numbering that I said, this is a number 1. Nothing happens by chance in these readings. Nothing happens by chance in life. So everything that you went through is going to lead you to this. And that is going to hit you probably in the next, probably within 3 to 4 days after you hear this video. Today you might be going, and if you do, come back. All right? If you do, come back and listen to it again because this is very positive. What you wish is going to be granted. There's your 3. There's your 1. All right? You've got 3s on the board. This is going to be very, very positive. And with that 9 of Cups is a wish of fulfillment. And this may be reuniting with some family members that you were torn apart from. And I feel if you were torn apart from them, it may have been caused by a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual. They may have had the zodiac sign of Virgo attached to them. Virgo and Capricorn are attached to this. Their energy vibes are here. It also has Libra and Aries are attached to it as well. Now that could be the season that it took place. For example, the 9th month of last year, it may have been 3 months ago. So you'll have to look at your life and see how these numbers and synchronicities that I'm speaking about fit into your life, if they do at all. For each and every one of you, Aquarians, no matter who you are breaking free of something that was holding you back. And that break free energy is going to just bring in, boom, exactly what you wish for. So the plans that you were making that you thought were going to be broken are going to actually happen. The delay is what was hard, right? It's like the delay can make us go backwards. Like, wait, it's been so long. When is it going to be my turn? When is it my turn? I give all the time. And that's why I started this reading off. I give all the time. When is it my turn? because it took forever. Look at that. There's your card that I'm talking about. The cards follow my messages. I don't follow the cards. So the Knight of Pentacles is an extremely slow-moving energy, one that can take forever, because there was a transformation that was needed inside of you. And that transformation, or the other person, you may be watching somebody in your life going through this. That transformation took a very long time. Period. There is no doubt about it. As stubborn as we Aquarians can be, just like any human being, it's not just us, but we really do have this stubborn energy, right? We do. Like I said, I'm an Aquarius too. And this is a complete transformation that took a while, and it took a while because you've got something incredible coming. This is part of your actual life purpose getting ready to come in. Your life and soul purpose. You must be aligned with your life purpose and your soul purpose at the same time. That is what is getting ready to come in. And that was the delay. You may have been in your life purpose, but it wasn't working out. You may have been doing your soul purpose, but it wasn't quite working out. But once we have the two of them matched, the Judgment card, once we have the two of them in alignment, that's when everything incredible starts taking place. So when it comes to a family member, there's that Scorpio energy, and there's the Pentacles, the Virgo energy is definitely around this reading for sure, and so is Taurus. Taurus is also a fixed sign, so if you're dealing with a Taurian, then there you go. But that Knight of Pentacles is also about bravery. It may have taken you a really long time to fully step into what you were meant to do when it comes to out in the big world for healing humanity and creating the global consciousness. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work as far as our inner self. This could be for a multitude of different reasons, but every experience that you had in your life that held you back has everything to do with your soul purpose. And then we have to take that soul purpose and translate it into a human way of doing it. And that's where the alignment comes in. So it might have taken you a while to figure it out. Maybe you thought you were supposed to be a yoga instructor, and that's just not fulfilling. Although you love it, although you're good at it, but it's not quite right. There's something missing, and that's why you're looking into the distance, because you knew something was missing, and now you're going to see exactly what it is. For some of you, it's a memory. It's a vision that you had in the past, and it's getting ready to come back in. For others of you, this is a person getting ready to come back in that hurt you terribly. This individual may have really knocked you on your bootay, and it was hard to get up. Heartbroken because you've got that Queen of Cups, just heartbroken. And in order to get to the Queen of Cups, that is intense healing. That's mental and emotional clarity, and that's a lot of inner work. Some of it is shadow work. Most of it is trying to ebb and flow in the reality of the world. And that's what you've been working at doing. Staying balanced in a transitional world, which is what I title The Ascending Times, my new blog post that's getting ready to come out. It opened up for a minute, and then I had to shut it down. And then it opened up for a minute, and then I had to shut it down. And then it got stuck. And then it did this, and then I'm ready to open it up, and then something else got stuck. You see, so I'm a fellow Aquarian, and I know exactly, like this may very well, I have to listen to this reading again, because it took a long time. It took a lot of pentacles. It took all your resources, not all of it, but a lot of your resources. So if you have your own business, you were putting every dime back into it, not getting a whole lot back. But look again at whatever it is that made you feel happy, that you've been planning on doing, because there was a little tweak that needed to be made, and you're getting ready to make that tweak. It's going to come to you in a vision and in synchronicities. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. You're going to book a session with me or somebody else that you trust, and you're going to know. You're going to know, okay, that's it. That's it. And that might be the confirmation that has been holding it up. Fear of moving forward. It's the final hurrah, is how some people are looking at it. But it's really not, but it does feel that way. This is about an evolutional moment for you, a huge, profound time where you're going to make a significant change in the outside world. So let's take a look at any adversities that are coming. as we move forward. And before I go on, please, if you like this reading, if you like my style, subscribe to the channel. That's what's going to keep this channel up on YouTube and keep me coming back to you each week. Okay, so the card that fell on the floor is the Hangman. And the Hangman is looking at everything from every angle, all right? Seeing it from upside down, sideways, forward, backwards, underneath, and high above. And you are going to do that. And when you do that, you're going to see what was missing. You're going to know, you're going to recognize, oh, remember that little tweak that I'm talking about. Now, I don't feel it has anything really to do with your health. If you're not feeling well, most likely it's because you're overexerted. You're exhausted, and by being exhausted means that you're gonna have some lightheadedness, walk into walls, things like that, right? So always check and make sure your health is in very good order and look at it from a different angle. The Six of Cups. This is something you knew you were supposed to do from childhood. Whatever this is, I feel this is really about a majority of the Aquarian individuals on a soul level. This is a relationship you may have seen in your dreams that you were destined to have. One or the other may have turned their cheek a little bit, okay? Even if it was a family member, the love that you had for another person, somebody didn't receive the love that was being given. Playing a little bit hard to get? Possibly, but I don't think so. I think somebody just didn't get it. They needed to take a look at different angles as well. However, once you look at the situation again, you're going to know if it's safe for you. You've been waiting, planning. This is a person coming back into your life. It may be one of the zodiac signs that I mentioned. Look for the synchronistic signs. They're going to be all around you. You're going to see 20. 20 is also a number attached. I don't feel it'll be in same suit, but 20 is going to be attached to this somehow, some way. Not 20 years, just a synchronistic pattern of 20. We have the Ace of Cups, and this is that beautiful love. This is a relationship that you were destined to have. This may be the love that you have for a child where you've been separated from that child for a very long time, or even your current partner. But I feel it's more family, all right? The Six of Cups in the tarot represents happy, fond memories of the past. Happy, fond memories of the past. So it is a soul type connection because it's that beautiful interconnection with, you know, people and places that we've been that brought us a lot of joy. And I feel for you, whoever hurt you back over here, and they did, they're coming back around and they're coming in with a huge apology. Something's going to be shared that they hid, okay? The ending that took place is what woke them up also. And it may have taken them 2 to 3 years before they even recognized that ending was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, remember, are the numbers for the next 7 to 10 days. And somehow, some way, the number 20 is going to play in there. Ace, and that could be the 20th of the month when they come around. But this Ace of Cups is that big emotional cleanse and the purging that you've been through in order to release all of that all that crap is being gone, and you finally open. And when we open, we say, okay, come on, bring it in, bring it down, bring it down. And that's what's getting ready to happen, where your cup is going to runneth over. You're going to want to cry. You're going to want to I actually want to cry right now. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. So your challenge is to actually open up your heart and allow this new beginning to come in. The Judgment card is here, is you're going to make a decision, because whoever this person is, whatever happened, they're getting ready to say they're sorry. And it's going to be lovely. So let's take a look at our singles and couples. Couples first, okay? If you are in a relationship, and we may have been talking about you and your current partner, or if you've been separated from your partner, whether you're under the same roof or not, the distance between the two of you, I feel, is getting, and then we're going to look at singles, by the way, sorry. I just started the reading. You and they are getting ready to come to a beautiful centering. This is saying love yourself first, Aquarius. And that's one of the hardest things that an Aquarian can do, because remember, the Aquarian energy, you go, 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 you give, give, give. Okay, and oftentimes, because you're such a beautiful, delightful individual as far as giving goes, you're misjudged a lot. The judgment against you, it is very brutal at times. So it's important to always love yourself first, and that's why I was saying you make sure you keep your health up, and I said that in the very beginning of the reading. The healthier you are, the healthier your relationship will be. It's almost like your health and your mental stability, your emotional stability is what carries the relationship forward. Because of your strength and your courageousness, your partner follows sync with you. You're very overpowering at times, and people love that about you because you're a true leader. But equally, it can be very challenging to keep up with us if we're in a zone, right? And this is you feeling absolutely wonderful. Take good care of your mind, your body, and your soul, and you watch how your relationship is getting ready to change. Now, if you are single, let your friends help when it comes to a relationship that's getting ready to come in. Whether you are married or single or not, whoever this is for love, this is about the beautiful, happy memories. So for those of you who are single, you're going to be reminded by this new person that's coming into your life. You're going to be reminded of somebody from the past. But this is a person that actually you enjoyed their company. And you may have been, it's one of those kind of relationships, it's like there's a separation. But what I'm seeing is you both are looking around going, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Like something happened and you don't know what happened. They're just somebody that brought you all this joy. You really got along well, but it didn't take place. Well, this is saying that type of energy, not necessarily that person, that type of energy is getting ready to come into your life. Now, for some of you, it is actually the person getting ready to come into your life, and that's what the cards are saying. But it doesn't necessarily mean it. It means that that memory is going to be there. So when you meet this person, whether you know them or not, and for a lot of you, well, it's a 50-50 deal. Honestly, it is. Whether you know them or not, open your heart and trust your gut like only an Aquarian can do. And you're going to know if this is the right person for you. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing week. Much love.